Hey everyone, welcome back to the Corvids Coffee podcast. My name's Liz, and here with me today is Paige. Say hi, Paige.
Hi, Paige.
And today we're going to talk about some of our favorite sweet treats, coffees, and some wedding stuff, including a wedding story from Reddit. So let's get into it. All right. So as I was telling Paige earlier, I got bit by a dog, and
Thanks.
and since Paige is an animal expert, I asked her about it, and I don't think I have rabies, so hopefully that's good. It was Yorkie, if anyone's wondering. So hopefully that's good. I'm on antibiotics, so should be good.
Yes.
They're they're very aggressive for such small dogs, you know?
Dogs usually are.
They're just filled with rage, the devil. I don't know. Something like that.
Humans.
Demons, demon dogs. Not the kind I want. I want a Cerberus. Three-headed doggo that's so happy and is protective. Oh yeah, but let's talk about so some of our favorites sweet treats and coffee spots and stuff. So would you like to go first with what sweet treat you like or have enjoyed?
I, right now, am obsessed with the Dunkin' Donuts Strawberry Daydream Refresher.
The
God,
one that
it's
Sabrina
like,
Carpenter
oh,
promotes?
is it?
Maybe.
I just like coffee and me don't get along, so I drink the refreshers. And this one is like Dunkin' Donuts' version of a Starbucks pink drink, just like a little bit
Those are
better.
good.
It's delicious and I love it. And oh, they make me so happy. One of my coworkers brought me one the other day at work after a hard day, and I was so happy.
It was happiness in a cup.
It is happiness in a cup.
Would you say that's
And
okay
if it is,
a sweet treat?
yes, I love sweet treats.
Then, yeah, because you're my friend, you're gonna bring you sweet treats. Actually, I'm gonna make
Sweet
the
treat.
cookies you told me about. I'm gonna make those for you soon. Yes.
I have 2 left and they're like 2 weeks old.
No, wait, the what am I
Meringue.
blanking? Yeah, wait, is it the ones? Oh yeah, the meringues with the chocolate chips in them. But there's also what is it the miso chocolate chip cookies? That I gotta learn how to bake. I
Yeah.
really want to try that. And funny enough,
Yeah.
at a coffee place I tried recently that now I'm like hooked on going to, but they also have smoothies and they have refreshers. And I tried one of their
Ooh, I have sweet.
refreshers and they had it's blackberry lychee and it's purple and it tastes so good. I got one earlier today on lunch break and it was so good. So I'll have to bring you there
Starbucks had
for a refresher.
Starbucks had a refresher that had blackberry. I think it was like blackberry and I feel like it might have been sage or something. That was like a couple years ago. It was pretty good.
Wonder if they'd bring that back.
I like
Juice is delicious, especially when you have like the
I
little
like
Arizona iced tea juice boxes. I love those. They're so good.
what?
They have those.
What is that?
Let me see if I can
In
find it.
Arizona iced
Arizona
tea
iced
juice.
tea. I'm pretty sure they had them. It was a while back when I saw them. Where is it? They have okay, it looks like they had the green tea ones, but they had other ones, I swear. But yeah, they're literally like ginseng tea, green tea with ginseng and honey, and I think they had regular ones too. I will look that
I
up
love Arizona.
to see if I can find it. It's so good. Oh yeah. They had
Mhm.
Arizona iced tea, which is just like they had the regular iced tea one, and it looks like in its little like kind of sort of old school looking, juice box, like, with the old school, like, Arizona logo, and
Uh-huh.
it I all I remember is that it was really delicious, and I like that one. But, yes,
Something
they do have for coffee, though, there at Aero Roaster, I got, like, vanilla with tiramisu cold foam, but they also have on the list of flavors, they have miso, and I was like, "Oh, so, like, a sweet and savory coffee," but I haven't tried it yet, but I kinda wanna try it, so I might ask them to recommend me what would go well with that. Or how to drink it. Yeah, like the little miso, like how you know how you had like the chocolate chip and miso chocolate chip cookies?
I don't know how they were made. I just know I liked eating them.
They were good. That's why I gotta learn how to make them. But yes, those ones are really good, and they have good pastries too. They also have these giant, like, huge cinnamon rolls that are like this thick, like this big. Like I'm trying to think what to compare it to for size. Like I don't know, like almost like a giant donut, like thickness, sort of. But those are really good, and they have little funfetti donuts that are like kind of like a covered hole on top, but they have like the little icing and like little sprinkles on it, and it's really good.
Where is this place?
Arrow Coffee Roasters. It's in Northborough. It's really good. They got good stuff. Been on Arrow Roasters kick recently, and people should check it out if you like it. I should bring you sometime. We should go get some. It'd be good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Plus, they're just really friendly and
And
nice.
it's
They
in
also had a
Northborough?
fidget latte thing up there.
What?
It's like this little like click fidget thing that's up there. It looks like a latte, and you click the little latte art on top into it, so it's like a little clicker, and it's really fun. And I need to find one on Etsy and get one. You would like it. It was really fun.
How do you spell arrow?
Aero. I forgot I have this fidget. Here's some fidget ASMR. I have a little fidget keychain. Fun.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. It's like a thingamabobber.
Which ones?
Yeah.
It's a doohickey.
It's a doohickey, exactly, it's a doohickey. There's so many good fidget toys, and people have been, like, 3D printing them all over the place on Etsy, and I love it. I feel like those would make
Hmm,
really good gifts, like, just for a party, you just give people fidget toys because adults deserve fidgets too, those are fun. They're really fun. It's like a stress ball. It's an elevated stress ball.
I like the dragons.
Yeah, I have some, like, the little, like, kind of bendy
Mhm.
dragons, and they're all in the cool, like, kinda mystical colors. I got one that's like a I think, like, a tricolor one, and it looks like a little rainbow. It's so pretty. I also have
Nice.
this mini one that his name is I forgot what I named him. I think it was Jeffrey. He's this mini one right here.
Jeffrey? Hey,
Eee,
Jeffrey.
he's got little
Jeffrey,
wings.
you are perfect in every way, shape, and form.
He's like, "Oh, thank you." Look at he's got
I'm a
little
good son.
wings. Fidget
I like
toys
him.
are amazing, and they make nice little decorations. I have a fidget duck from my friend Lana at work, and she says they have a wiggle butt, and I love it. I'll just have to see if I can find it. But yes, anyway, back to the thing. Yeah, those are some good sweet treats. So I'll have to go and try, I'll have to have you try Arrow Roaster sometime. We'll go there and get some.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say another, good one for sweet treats. I would say remember when we go to Mary Lou's 'cause, there's that drive-through one in a gas station, and it's like the
They tend to be in a drive-through gas station.
yes, usually the good ones are,
Good
well,
ones.
not all the good ones. There's some that actually have the inside of the actual store. It's a Thin Mint ones, the Thin Mint Girl Scout
It's
one. What's it
Girl
called?
Scout
Yes.
Girl Scout Thin Mint.
That one's so good. I remember when you, like, told me about them, and we went and got some, and it was so good.
Changed your life.
Uh-huh.
What changed your life?
He changed my life. He changed my life in
What do
more
you
ways
mean?
than one, though. She's an amazing friend. Paige, you're amazing.
Thank you.
Too sweet. Yes, what else did I have on the list? Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. We're all over the place. It's been a busy week. Even though it just started, but
Oh, month.
it's been a busy month. It's gonna be even busier month, I feel like next month, but we'll get through that. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm trying to think. What would you say is better, a cookie or a donut? I feel like it depends.
I love both of them, but I would agree it would depend. What kind of cookie are we talking about?
Like those really like kind of nice, like kind of like thicker ones that are like just like freshly baked. Like think of like somebody's like mom making like a homemade chocolate chip cookie that's like huge, but it's like breaks
Like,
apart nice and easily, and it's still like a little bit molten-y in the middle with the chocolate.
do you want cookies and donuts? There should be a combination cookie and a donut.
Ooh, it could be like a
Why are we
cookie
not inventing
in the
this?
middle of a sliced donut.
Because I love
Be so
donuts
good.
and I love cookies. I can't choose.
You must have
Don't
both.
make me choose. Oh, I love
I
them so
choose the real.
much.
I choose both. Oh, that's like the Friends quote with Joey, where it's just like he's just like, it's like, "I want sandwiches. No, I want women. No, I want or no, I want jam. No, I want women." And be like, "No, I want jam. I want women on bread with jam." He said something like that, and I was just like, he's I know he's sitting there like, it's not an option, but he's just like, he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. It's fine.
What would you choose?
It depends, cause if it's a donut from the Holy Donut up in Maine, which are these super, like, fluffy potato starch donuts that are huge and they're so good, then I would pick a donut over a cookie. But if the donut was, like, kinda, like, just okay, like, not anything crazy special, or just, like, your run-of-the-mill donut, not to say that those aren't good,
Mm,
or
it can be yeah.
yeah, like, they can be like, "Eh," like, this one's gonna be thrown at the end of the day kinda donut, or, like, just like
You ever you ever
like a
had a
market donut.
glazed that was just terrible? I've had 2 in my life, and I love glazed donuts. They're one of my favorites. I've had 2 horrible ones, and it's very disappointing to have a
What
terrible
made them
glazed donut.
terrible?
One was from Starbucks. Starbucks
Mm,
does not do donuts very well. It
they do
was
not.
disgusting. And the second one was from Mary Lou's, and Mary Lou's gets their pastries from other sources, and it was
Mm.
moist, and it was just like it was
So
nasty.
one was just, like, kinda underdone, and the other one was
That
just
Starbucks
way too
one was very, like, dry and tasteless.
I don't like
I
that. Yeah, it just sounds like it. I feel yeah, so some of those ones where you're like I remember somebody told me about, one that was like they got a pastry from, like, this really good coffee shop that's actually near my work, and they said the pastries were terrible, which they're actually not bad, but they said their scones were like a hockey puck, and I'm like, "Well, you could still use it, though. You could use it as a hockey puck if you wanted
Rip it
to."
at someone.
Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, at least you could hit someone with that." I don't know. They were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," they were like, "It's" so then I joked, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get you a scone from the coffee shop, just, like, break your
That's
teeth on it."
right.
They just hated it.
Same.
Where's the oh, yeah, what's that one? But, yeah, I was gonna say sweet treats are the best. Uh, the sweet treat's so good, especially if it's, like so if it's, like, a dessert table at a wedding. Because I remember yours was really good because you had the dessert table, and I
Mhm.
was like, "That's so good." And it's also such a genius idea because not everyone has wedding cake, you know what I mean? Because like,
Yeah,
that
we
one, it's
coulda
like
we had a lot of options for the sweet table. We coulda done donuts, but what did I end up doing? It was like a bunch of mini assorted desserts, I think.
it was little
No, I didn't have any of them.
no, I would've got you some.
When
You
you're
had
the
grilled cheese.
bride, you get
They
you're
gave it
like
with
people
everything.
will tell you what they had at your wedding, and then you're like, "Oh, you did? Really?"
It's like, "That was there?
That's
I don't
crazy.
remember."
I literally look at pictures and I'm like, "When did we have that?"
Yeah,
I don't
like, "I don't
remember that.
remember."
'Cause we had a grilled cheese. I didn't have a single grilled cheese. Every now and then I see people and they're like, "Oh, that grilled cheese was so good." And I'm like, "That's awesome. I don't have one."
I wish I had one.
How about
Never
that?
did.
Yeah, no, when you're the bride, you miss out on a lot of the things that you paid for.
I wish you didn't miss out on the grilled cheese and the treats because those are really good, but you'd still
Mm,
had
I
a good
think yeah. So, but yeah, no, no, we had our wedding cake,
mhm.
but, like, nobody really eats the wedding cake
It'd be
except
like the
us.
small one to, like, kinda
Um,
cut into.
we had cupcakes instead of, like, wedding cake, we had cupcakes for everybody and, like, a variety of cupcakes. They were delicious. I did have, like, 1 or 2 cupcakes, I think, but then late night, there was, like, a sweet table, and, it was, like, assorted
Ooh.
desserts.
Yeah, it was really good. It was definitely, like it gave you a lot of options, which was really nice because that's like I
Mhm.
mean, not to say wedding cake's not good. Wedding cake is really good depending on where you get it from, but sometimes it's like,
Mhm.
there's like I feel like it's also like the frosting to cake ratio. Because if there's a lot of
I
frosting, I bet some people, they like different stuff.
When I ordered my wedding cake, like, I'm a chocolate person. I love chocolate. I love chocolate, I love red velvet, like, I'm not vanilla's fine. I
You're
was
like, "I"
like, I was telling her all the flavors I liked, like, I was,
mm,
like, telling her how much I love chocolate, I would love to have chocolate, and she looked at me and was like, "I'm not gonna make you a chocolate or red velvet cake for your wedding cake." And I'm like,
"Why?"
but why?" And she's like, "Because if you're wearing white, it's gonna get all over your dress." And I'm like, "Fuck, that makes a good point." So we went
Yeah.
with type of, like, special vanilla, I don't it was good, it was fine. We ate it a year later after we froze it.
Oh, yeah,
It
because
was
that's the tradition
fine.
froze it. Is it freeze in
Top
the bottom half or what is it? It's like it's one of the tiers.
top
Top
top,
tier
yeah. Oh, ours wasn't tiered, it was just one cake.
to
It
eat
was just, like
later.
was, like, maybe that big?
Like a little
It was just one of them.
it was a cake round.
Yeah.
It was a cake
It
round.
was around, yeah. Yeah. But no,
Nice.
traditionally, like, you have a tiered cake, it's the top. The top tier gets frozen, and you're supposed to eat it, freeze it and eat it a year later on your anniversary.
What happens if your freezer
And
breaks or it gets, like it grows something
I don't know. I don't know. I think bad luck, who knows? Maybe demons, you never know.
it could be demons. Maybe they really wanted the
Like,
cake, though.
you know, I think that the cake appeases the demons, so if the longer
Ooh,
you
it's like
keep
a
it in the freezer.
sacrifice. It's a sacrifice to the demons you didn't know you had in your freezer.
Sacrificial cake.
Sacrificial cake. I feel like if cults had that, there'd be more people signing up for cults. I'm just saying, if you had cake, they would
Well,
sign up for the I'd say, "Well, there's cake, if there's free cake especially, I won't say no to it."
you wanna make a Kool-Aid.
No, please do.
Anyway, yeah. What
So
else about sweet treats?
but yes. Well, since we did bring I brought up the wedding part, there is that
I know.
story oh, wait, unless you wanna include anything. Or do you wanna read the story?
Really? I'm trying to find the story.
Uh,
Oh, wait, are we
um,
talking about the Reddit story, or are we doing, just wedding thoughts and whatnot?
we can do wedding thoughts or the Reddit story, either one works.
You're the boss.
That's
Applesauce.
apples
Whoa! No! Noses.
fine, I'll do it. I'll read it.
Okay.
I always love listening to Reddit stories. I listen to so many podcasts that talk about it, so I'm just like, I'm just living out my fantasy of reading one. But this
Mhm.
one's funny because this one is a Halloween wedding, and I've only known one
Oh,
person who got married on Halloween, and they got married to their now wife in their house and had a really small thing and did, like, I think Halloween decorations, and it was really cute. That was nice. So here's the one, it's from, Am I the Asshole, Reddit. It's "Am I the asshole for uninviting 25 family members to my wedding, 6 weeks to showtime?" So OP says, "I've had this Halloween wedding planned, not banned, planned for 2 years. The venue I wanted has a wait list. all of a sudden, my mom and grandma decided the wedding was satanic and want me to make at last minute changes. This is where the demons come in. I told my mom and grandma a firm no. 2 years and my family has known about this, and because I've told them, now half my mom's side thought they would be cute and say they aren't coming in a random ass power struggle. I told them fine and canceled everyone's invitation who complained or backed up my mom or grandma on this. One of my sisters acted like she stepped out of bridesmaid duty, so I replaced her. It was about 25 people that decided to act stupid at less than 6 at the 6-week mark, so I sent out uninvited invitations, and I sent our new QR codes for those attending, and the venue will check in by only those people to be let in. My aunt, who was the one
Wow.
of the uninvited, told me people are allowed to disagree with me, and that doesn't mean you can pull an invitation from a wedding that they had made plans to attend. I told my aunt they had 2 years for complaints, but saying you were not going at 6 weeks before my wedding is bullshit, and everyone fucked around and found out. I will not be bullied by my family over this. What do we think?
6 weeks from the go. My goodness, I'd have a heart attack.
And 25 people.
Wow.
Like, I don't know how big this wedding is if we're assuming by
Was it
the
Halloween
standard.
themed, or were they just mad that it was scheduled for Halloween Day?
I think because it was scheduled for Halloween Day and possibly also Halloween themed, which, I mean, that sounds like a cool wedding.
I love that.
The best. I mean, you had a Halloween themed bachelorette, and I loved that. That's still my
Oh,
hands down
yeah,
my
man.
favorite. It was so fun.
Aw, thank
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, I don't know why. It's like, but 6 weeks, but let's see, that's literally a month and a half before the wedding. What did they and they knew about it for 2 years. So, like, why bring that up now? Like, why bring up that problem now?
I
I'm just like,
I don't
it's like
yeah, I don't think they're the asshole. I think the rest of their family is being an asshole, and it's like, what is, like, the weird part is, like, okay, are people is when, family members contribute to paying for the wedding, did they get uninvited? So it does kinda look like, it's like that weird gray area.
well, yeah, because you kinda have to, like it's sort of like a strings attached money situation, so you have to sort of, like,
Mhm.
give into something
Yeah.
like the guest list or a certain thing decided
Mhm.
for the wedding, but, like, for the fact that it's like they knew for 2 years, they probably were like, "Yep, we agree to it," and then now bring up problems is stupid,
Yeah.
so, yeah, I would say not the asshole, and there are some comments, I'm gonna look through them. What else did they say? Oh my god, there's one that says, "I had a distant cousin that chose to get married" oh, that's my friend. "Get married on Halloween under a blood moon. I was in college and not close enough with them to come back for it, but I heard it was super pretty and that from the people that went it says that's from the people that are super religious and thought it was weird. They apparently had fairy lights in the trees and some lights down the sides of the aisle. That just sounds cool.
That sound cool.
Can you imagine the
Sounds
picture? There's one that says, "I got married at a sci-fi convention. Among the costumes were Captain Barbossa, several iterations of Doctor Who, including myself, and a Klingon. It was amazing." And then there's somebody that said it's going up for the top. Alright, there's this one that's in, like, the replies, and it says, "I too was married by Dracula on Halloween in Vegas. 10 out of 10 would recommend Vegas elopement and Halloween weddings."
nice.
I love it. There's also one that somebody said, "I got married in Vegas by a female Elvis impersonator," and that just sounds amazing.
That's funny.
Man, this is just a comment section full of like, "Hey, you should do just a Halloween elopement. That way you don't have to invite anybody that doesn't agree."
You know?
That's so funny. Even, like, people of, like, different religious faiths are being like, "I wish I did this," and somebody's like, "And I'm Jewish," and then somebody's like, "And I'm cat." It's like, "I'll do a Catholic wedding," and it's like, "And I wish I did this instead." Oh, that's so funny.
No.
And
Weddings
people
are
think it's
weddings bring out the worst. They
yeah,
really do.
it can be a cluster.
It really is. But once it's done and you get your brain back, it's like, "Oh my god, my brain, you're back."
I'm just imagining,
You
like,
can
an
start
image of,
thinking
like,
about other things.
your brain just leaping out of your ear and being like, "I'm not coming back until this is over," and just hustling away. I'm like, "You
No,
can't do this."
no, it's more like your brain is under it's like taken captive by, "You must plan a wedding, you must do all of the things. This is what you need to do, that's what you need to do, that's who you need to contact, this is where your money goes." Like,
My
your brain is
god.
just kind of like in a cave or a prison cell, and you can
My
only
god.
focus on wedding stuff, and then once it's done, your brain is released, and you're like, "Oh my god, I can live out the rest of my life in happiness."
Poor brain.
It's a I think it's a lot, it's a lot. But once it's done, and it's fun, it's fun.
It is fun. Your wedding was amazing, and I've only been to how many weddings have I been to? There was one I went to when I was little, which was my aunt's wedding, which I wore this cute little blue dress with, like, ribbons on it. I'll
Oh,
have to find the picture somewhere. And then Veronica's wedding, I feel like I might have gone to another one. Well, yours, of course. And then, is it 2 coming up this year? One that's in May, and it's for my boyfriend Zach's sister, and that's up in New Hampshire, so I'm really excited about that one. That'll be really fun.
mm,
I can't wait to
okay.
take pictures. I'll get you a souvenir. But hopefully it'll be nice weather too, fingers crossed. But yeah, I was gonna say I feel like when it comes to like wedding planning, there's a lot of stuff where it's like there's like a too many cooks sort of situation when people are putting in money to help you or saying, "Hey, we'll help you by putting money into the wedding," but then it comes with sort of like a contractual clause in a sense where it's like, if we give you this, you have to let us decide this, or like our suggestions are
Mhm.
more like actual input. I don't know how I feel about that. I would rather
Well,
have
then
complete
you
control
froze.
over it.
You
No.
froze.
Oh, no.
That was weird. You just like glitched for a second.
No. Might be my connection.
Oh no.
No. Technical difficulties. Eh,
We're just plagued with them today.
that's okay. Makes it interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're getting financial assistance from a family member, you are obligated to let them have a say because it's polite and it's the
Yeah.
nice thing to do. Boundaries are important and that is
Mm.
that.
True.
Yeah, having your own say, like that is fabulous. Just don't take money from somebody who was offering.
It's one thing if it's like a gift, it's another one if it's like we're giving you financial assistance, but we do get to say like the biggest thing I think I've come across for it is like people in charge or like taking a lot of authority over a guest list because
Yes. Yeah.
and gets really big and it's basically like you have to uninvite like you as a bride and groom or bride and bride or groom and groom have to uninvite or
Yep.
lessen your amount of people and only invite who we want, who you maybe have never met or have a relationship with.
Yes.
Which makes no sense. You're just doing it because you
Uh-huh.
wanna invite them. It's not your party.
To be fair, I met several people for the first time.
It's kinda like when you go to a
They're
funeral and you
all
meet
lovely
people
people,
you technically don't really know to have the
yeah,
conversation with somebody today.
and everybody had a good time, and that's all I cared about.
It's very good.
But also, here's another thing, like, with venues, the more people you invite, I don't wanna say the cheaper it gets, but, like, it helps the cost go down. So, in a way, having a big wedding is, like, kinda helpful and makes sense financially wise, but also, like, if your person was a very small family or, a small circle of people, it's like, maybe we could add a couple more coworkers or whatever.
Well, yeah, because 'cause you're like, maybe
Here's some
it's
family
like
friends.
Groupon.
Let's get them in the
It's
mix.
like Groupon where you get, like, the higher amount of people, you get a bigger discount sort of thing, I guess is like that.
I haven't heard Groupon. I haven't heard that name in years.
Oh, it's great. I was gonna say I checked it out, but then again, I think I'm just getting old. But that's okay because that means I enjoy sleep more, and I love
Oh
it.
my god.
Love my sleep.
Wedding planning, it can be fun, but for the most part, it is all consuming and it's a lot.
It's a
It's
long list of duties.
supposed to be fun.
This is supposed to be
We're
fun.
having
We're having
fun.
fun. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely be a stressful event. But hey, it's like you get the pictures at the end of the day, you get the videos, and
That's
hopefully
not
make some
what
good
matters.
memories.
The
The
those
experience.
are nice to have, but the important thing is you are married to your spouse and you're starting your life together.
Yeah. I remember
That's
when
the
John saw
important
you when
part.
you were walking down the aisle and he started crying, and I thought it was just like, "This is so sweet." I'm just like, "That's what it's all about at the
Mhm.
end." I was gonna say because you 'cause you're coming together as a union to solidify your love for each other and show the world and show the person you love that, you're gonna be with them you're gonna make this commitment for the rest of your life, and you're marrying your best friend, and that's what you 2 did.
Exactly.
I love that. But yes, the episode's
Yeah.
been a little longer, but I do like that we talked about the sweets and also the wedding day and then the coffee and we'll do more of an episode next time when I get my Scheisse together.
What?
It's like I think it's like a German word for shit. It's basically
No.
one of my favorite YouTubers,
No.
Charlotte Dobre, says it all the time. Some of this like Scheisse, and I'm like, I always think it's funny. It always sounds funny. Yeah. But yes, we'll put more of an episode outline together next time. But I thought this was fun, and I'm glad we got to talk about it. Thank you guys for joining
Anytime.
us.
You're welcome anytime.
But I hope everyone has a great rest of your week. Hopefully, some fun stuff in there, not too stressful. and you get yourself a sweet treat because you deserve one. We deserve one as well. We deserve donut cookies.
Ah, you're torturing me.
We need both. Vote for it. Bring out a bakery for them. Maybe one day we'll own a food truck that's a donut cookie bakery.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna become good at baking.
Dreaming big, big
If I can learn
dreams.
to bake, harness the power of baking, we'll be
Harness the
fine.
power of the sun.
Harness the power of all 4 elements: sugar, water, flour, and baking soda? I don't know. Yes, that was an Avatar reference. Anyway, thank you guys for joining on this episode. Thank you, Paige, for being my co-host. And
You're
as
welcome.
always, stay tuned, everybody. Say bye, Paige.
Bye, Paige.
Bye.